大家好，我是沉思者J。今天我们要探讨的是关于专注与热情的人生智慧。在这个资讯爆炸、节奏快速的时代，我们常常被无数选择与干扰包围，内心却渴望找到一个真正属于自己的方向。那么，如何才能在纷扰中保持专注，用热情点燃前行的道路呢？今天，我们将聚焦一位在国际乐坛闪耀的台湾小提琴家曾宇谦。他从5岁开始拉小提琴，凭借数十年如一日的坚持，站上了世界舞台，成为台湾的骄傲。他的故事不仅是音乐的传奇，更是一段关于专注与热情的启示录。让我们一起走进曾宇谦的世界，看看他如何用琴弦诉说人生智慧，带给我们前行的力量。今天的智慧之语是这句简单却深刻的话：专注于你热爱的事物，时间会为你证明一切。这句话看似平淡，却蕴含着无比的力量。专注意味着将心力凝聚于一件事，不被外界的杂音干扰。热情则是那股驱使我们日复一日坚持的内在火焰。当这两者结合，时间就会成为我们的盟友，默默累积每一步努力，最终绽放出耀眼的光芒。对曾宇谦来说，这句话是他音乐人生的最佳写照。从5岁拿起小提琴的那一刻起，他就将全部的热情倾注于音乐，用无数个日夜的练习，换来了国际舞台上的掌声。他的故事告诉我们，真正的成功不需要天赋的眷顾，而是源于对热爱知识的专注与坚持。那么，这位被誉为华人骄傲的小提琴家曾宇谦究竟是怎样的一个人呢？他的音乐又为这个世界带来了什么样的改变呢？曾宇谦1994年出生于台湾台北，他5岁开始学习小提琴，展现了对音乐的惊人热情与天赋。年幼的他进入台北市立大学附设实验国民小学音乐班，后来远赴美国费城克蒂斯音乐学院深造，是从小提琴大师艾达·卡瓦菲恩与亚伦·洛桑。2015年，他以21岁的年纪，在素有音乐界奥林匹克之称的柴可夫斯基国际音乐比赛中，用多小提琴组银奖，成为首位获得此奖项的台湾小提琴家。那一年，首奖从缺，他的银奖亦是该组最高荣誉。曾宇谦的成就远不止于此，他曾与多个世界顶尖乐团合作，包括费城交响乐团、巴黎管弦乐团、伦敦爱乐乐团等，登上卡内基音乐厅、柏林爱乐音乐厅等殿堂级舞台。他的演奏以细腻的情感与精湛的技巧著称，每一次拉弓都像在诉说一个动人的故事。他的音乐不仅赢得了专业乐评的赞誉，也深深打动了全球观众的心。更重要的是，曾宇谦的成功为华人音乐家在国际乐坛开辟了一条新路。他的出现让世界看见了台湾音乐家的实力，也激励了无数年轻人勇敢追逐梦想。他积极参与音乐教育，透过音乐会与工作坊回馈台湾，启发下一代音乐家。他的故事不仅是个人的辉煌，更是华人音乐文化的骄傲。接下来，让我们透过3个小故事，深入了解曾宇谦如何用专注与热情谱写属于他的音乐传奇。第一个故事，5岁的起点。1999年，台北的一个普通家庭里，5岁的曾宇谦第一次拿起了小提琴。当时他的父母并非音乐家，但他们希望孩子能透过音乐培养美感与记录。曾宇谦的母亲回忆，当他第一次听到小提琴的声音时，眼睛闪烁着光芒，就像被某种魔力吸引。从那天起，小提琴成了他最亲密的伙伴。然而，学习小提琴从来不是一件轻松的事。对一个5岁的孩子来说，每天数小时的练习不仅考验耐心，也考验毅力。曾宇谦的母亲曾分享一个故事，有一次，小宇谦因为练习一首简单的曲子，总是拉不好，气得把琴弓丢在地上，哭着说不想学了。母亲没有责骂他，只是静静地陪在他身边，轻声说：如果你真的爱小提琴，就是住再拉一次，慢慢来。 小宇谦擦干眼泪，重新拿起琴弓，一边又一边的练习，直到终于拉出正确的音符。那一刻，他的笑容比任何奖杯都要严。这个故事展现了曾宇谦对音乐的热爱，也揭示了他专注的起点。从5岁到成年，他每天至少练习4到6小时，甚至在学校课业繁重时也不曾懈怠。正是这份对音乐的热情与专注，让他一步步奠定了通往国际舞台的基础。第二个故事，比赛的淬炼。2015年，21岁的曾宇谦站上了柴可夫斯基国际音乐比赛的舞台。这项比赛被誉为古典音乐界的巅峰对决，来自世界各地的顶尖音乐家齐聚一堂，竞争异常激烈。对曾宇谦来说，这是他人生中最重要的一次考验。比赛过程中，选手需要连续数周进行多轮演出，从巴赫的无伴奏奏鸣曲到柴可夫斯基的协奏曲，每一场都必须完美无瑕。曾宇谦回忆，比赛期间，他每天只睡4-5个小时，其余时间都在练习与调整心态。压力最大的时刻，是半决赛前1晚，他发现自己的琴弦状态不佳，影响了音色。他没有慌乱，而是花了整整1夜反复调整琴弦与演奏方式，力求呈现最好的状态。比赛当天，曾宇谦走上舞台，闭上眼睛，全神关注于每一个音符。他的演奏细腻而充满情感，就像将自己的灵魂注入琴弦。当他拉完最后一首曲子，全场爆发出雷鸣般的掌声。最终，他获得小提琴组银奖，成为首位获得此奖项的台湾小提琴家。评审团主席赞叹，他的音乐有中难以言语的真诚，让人忘记这是一场比赛。这个故事展现了曾宇谦在高压环境下的专注力。他的成功不是偶然，而是源于无数个日夜的积累与对音乐的无限热情。第三个故事，回馈台湾。成名后的曾宇谦并没有停下脚步，他选择用音乐回馈家乡。2016年起，他开始在台湾举办音乐会，并积极参与音乐教育活动，与年轻学子分享自己的经验。他曾说，音乐改变了我的人生，我希望能帮助更多孩子发现音乐的美好。2018年，他在家乡台北举办了一场免费的户外音乐会，吸引了数千名观众。当晚，他演奏了巴赫与帕格尼尼的经典曲目，现场气氛温暖而感动。演出结束后，一位年轻的观众跑来对他说，听了你的演奏，我决定重新拿起小提琴。曾宇谦听后露出笑容，说，只要你爱音乐，永远都不晚。此外，他还与台湾的音乐学校合作，开设大师班，亲自指导年轻音乐家。他不仅教技巧，更强调心态与热情的重要性。他常对学生说，练习时不要只想着正确，而是要用心感受音乐的故事。这些举动展现了他对音乐与社会的热情，也让他的影响力超越了舞台，成为年轻人的榜样。这3个故事让我们看见了曾宇谦如何用专注与热情创造属于自己的传奇。他的音乐人生就像一首动人的乐章，告诉我们，只要专注于热爱的事物，时间会为你证明一切。现在，让我们回到那句智慧之语，专注于你热爱的事物，时间会为你证明一切。曾宇谦的故事是对这句话最生动的诠释。他从5岁开始练习小提琴，数十年如一日，从未因困难或诱惑而分心。他的专注让他从台北的小男孩成长为国际乐坛的巨星。他的热情让他的音乐跨越语言与文化的界限，打动无数人的心。这份智慧对我们当代人又有什么启示呢？首先，专注是成功的基石。在这个资讯过载的时代，我们的手机、社交媒体、繁忙的工作总在争夺我们的注意力。曾宇谦的故事提醒我们，要学会放下不必要的干扰，将时间与精力投入到真正重要的事情上。无论是工作、学习还是兴趣， 专注都能让我们走得更远。其次，热情是前行的动力。曾宇谦对音乐的爱，让他愿意花费无数小时练习，面对挫折也不轻言放弃。我们或许不一定能像他一样成为音乐家，但每个人都能找到一件让自己心动的事物，或许是一本书、一项运动，或是一个梦想。当我们找到它，就要像曾宇谦一样，用热情去浇灌它。最后，曾宇谦的回馈精神告诉我们，成功不仅是个人的成就，更是与他人分享的喜悦。当我们在自己的领域有所成就时，不妨停下来想想，如何用自己的力量帮助他人，让这个世界更美好。那么，我们该如何将这份智慧融入生活呢？我为大家准备了2个简单的微行动方案，帮助你从今天开始实践专注与热情的力量。微行动1：每日专注练习。从今天起，为你热爱的一件事设定15分钟的专注时间，可能是阅读一本书、练习一项技能，或者只是静下来写下你的想法。在这15分钟里，关闭手机通知，远离所有干扰，全心投入。你会发现，这短短的时间能带来惊人的进步。这个行动的意义在于培养专注力，让你的热情成为一种习惯，慢慢累积出属于你的成果。为行动2：分享你的热情。找一个机会，与朋友、家人或同事分享一件你热爱的事物，比如讲述一本感动你的书，推荐一首触动你的曲子，或者展示你正在努力的作品。分享不仅能强化你的热情，还能激发他人的灵感，甚至建立更深的连结。这个行动的意义在于让你的热情成为一道光，照亮你和身边人的生活。这2个微行动看似简单，却能带来深远的改变。它们不需要你做出惊天动地的大事，只需要你从小处开始，用专注与热情点燃每一天。我相信，只要你坚持下去，时间一定会为你证明一切。不要让今天的思考停留在脑海中，让它成为你改变的起点。现在，请将你选择的微笑行动简要地分享在我们的留言区。写下来，就是对自己最好的承诺。透过分享，你也能与其他渴望成长的朋友们互相鼓励，共同见证微小行动带来的巨大改变。今天，我们一起走进了曾宇谦的音乐世界，从他的故事中汲取了专注与热情的智慧。他的琴声不仅是艺术的结晶，更是对梦想与坚持的礼赞。希望你能将这份智慧带入自己的生活，找到属于你的热爱，用专注去书写属于你的传奇。在未来的节目中，我们将继续探索更多改变世界的典范人物，带来更多启发与行动的灵感。想知道下一集的主角是谁？记得订阅我们的频道，开启小铃铛，别错过任何精彩内容。感谢您的收看，我是沉思者 J， 让我们一起用智慧点亮生活。下期再见。Hello everyone, I'm Thinker J. Today, we're diving into the wisdom of focus and passion. In this era of information overload and fast-paced living, we're often surrounded by countless choices and distractions. Yet deep down, we yearn to find a direction that truly belongs to us. So how can we stay focused amidst the chaos and ignite our path forward with passion? Today we'll spotlight a Taiwanese violinist shining brightly on the international stage, Yuqian Tseng. From picking up the violin at age 5, to standing tall on the world's grandest stages through decades of unwavering dedication, he has become a pride of Taiwan. His story is not just a musical legend, but a testament to the power of focus and passion. Let's step into Yuqian Tseng's world and explore how he uses his strings to weave life's wisdom, inspiring us to move forward. Our wisdom quote for today is a simple yet profound saying: focus on what you love and time will prove everything. This phrase may seem understated, but it holds immense power. Focus means channeling your energy into one thing, undisturbed by external noise. Passion is the inner flame that drives us to persist day after day. When these two combine, time becomes our ally, quietly accumulating every effort until it blossoms into dazzling brilliance. For Yu-Chien, this quote perfectly captures his musical journey. From the moment he picked up the violin at 5, he poured all his passion into music, trading countless days and nights of practice for applause on the global stage. His story teaches us that true success doesn't rely on the favor of talent, but stems from steadfast focus and persistence in what we love. So, who is this violinist hailed as a pride of the Chinese-speaking world, Yu-Chien, and how has his music transformed the world? Yu-Chien was born in Taipei, Taiwan in 1994. He began studying the violin at 5, displaying remarkable passion and talent for music. As a young child, he enrolled in the music program at the affiliated Experimental Elementary School of Taipei Municipal University of Education. Later, he traveled to the United States to study at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia under the guidance of violin masters Ida Kavafian and Aaron Rosand. In 2015, at the age of 21, he won the silver medal in the violin category at the Tchaikovsky International Competition, often called the Olympics of the music world, becoming the first Taiwanese violinist to achieve this honor. That year, no gold medal was awarded, making his silver the highest recognition in his category. Yu-Chien achievements go far beyond this. He has performed with numerous world-class orchestras, including the Philadelphia Orchestra, Paris Orchestra, and London Philharmonic Orchestra, gracing prestigious venues like Carnegie Hall and the Berlin Philharmonie. His playing is renowned for its delicate emotion and masterful technique, with every bow stroke telling a captivating story. His music has not only earned praise from professional critics but also deeply touched audiences worldwide. More importantly, Yu-Chien's success has carved a new path for Chinese-speaking musicians on the international stage. His presence has showcased the strength of Taiwanese musicians to the world and inspired countless young people to chase their dreams boldly. He actively engages in music education, giving back to Taiwan through concerts and workshops, nurturing the next generation of musicians. His story is not just one of personal triumph, but a point of pride for Chinese musical culture. Next, let's explore 3 short stories to see how Yu-Chien used focus and passion to craft his musical legend. First story: the starting point. At 5. In 1999, in an ordinary Taipei household, 5-year-old Yu-Chien picked up a violin for the first time. His parents weren't musicians, but they hoped music would cultivate their child's sense of beauty and discipline. Yu-Chien's mother recalls that when he first heard the violin's sound, his eyes sparkled as if drawn by some magic. From that day, the violin became his closest companion. However, learning the violin is never easy. For a 5-year-old, hours of daily practice test both patience and perseverance. Yu-Chien's mother once shared a story. One day, young Yu-Chien struggled with a simple piece, unable to get it right. Frustrated, he threw his bow to the ground and cried, saying he wanted to quit. His mother didn't scold him. Instead, she sat quietly by his side and gently said, "If you truly love the violin, try playing it one more time, slowly." Yu-Chien wiped his tears, picked up the bow, and practiced over and over until he finally played the correct notes. At that moment, his smile shone brighter than any trophy. This story reveals Yu-Chien's love for music and marks the beginning of his focus. From age 5 to adulthood, he practiced at least 4 to 6 hours daily, even amidst heavy schoolwork. It was this passion and focus on music that laid the foundation for his journey to the international stage. Second story: the crucible of competition. In 2015, 21-year-old Yu-Chien stepped onto the stage of the Tchaikovsky International Competition. Hailed as the pinnacle of classical music contests, it gathers top musicians from around the world with fierce competition. For Yu-Chien, this was the most significant test of his life. During the competition, participants had to perform multiple rounds over weeks, from Bach's unaccompanied sonatas to Tchaikovsky's concertos, each performance demanding perfection. Yu-Chien recalls that during the competition, he slept only 4 or 5 hours a day, spending the rest practicing and refining his mindset. The most stressful moment came the night before the semifinals when he noticed his strings were off, affecting the tone. Instead of panicking, he spent the entire night adjusting the strings in his playing, striving for the best possible performance. On competition day, Yu-Qian walked onto the stage, closed his eyes, and focused entirely on each note. His performance was delicate and full of emotion, as if pouring his soul into the strings. When he finished his final piece, the audience erupted in thunderous applause. Ultimately, he won the silver medal in the violin category, becoming the first Taiwanese violinist to earn this award. The jury chair praised him, saying, "His music has an indescribable sincerity that makes you forget it's a competition." This story showcases Yu Qianzheng's focus under high pressure. His success was no fluke, but the result of countless days and nights of dedication and an boundless passion for music. Third story, giving back to Taiwan. After achieving fame, Yu Qianzheng didn't rest on his laurels. He chose to give back to his homeland through music. Starting in 2016, he began holding concerts in Taiwan and actively participating in music education, sharing his experiences with young students. He once said, "Music changed my life, and I hope to help more children discover its beauty." In 2018, he held a free outdoor concert in his hometown of Taipei, drawing thousands of attendees. That night, he performed classic works by Bach and Paganini, creating a warm and moving atmosphere. After the concert, a young audience member ran up to him and said, "After hearing you play, I've decided to pick up the violin again." Yu Qian smiled and replied, "As long as you love music, it's never too late." Additionally, he collaborates with Taiwanese music schools, offering master classes and personally mentoring young musicians. He teaches not only technique, but also the importance of mindset and passion. He often tells students, when practicing, don't just aim for correctness, feel the story and the music with your heart. These efforts reflect his passion for music and society, extending his influence beyond the stage and making him a role model for the younger generation. These three stories show us how Yu Qianzheng used focus and passion to create his own legend. His musical life is like a moving symphony, teaching us that as long as we focus on what we love, time will prove everything. Now let's return to our wisdom, quote, "Focus on what you love, and time will prove everything." Yu Qianzheng's story is the most vivid embodiment of this truth. He began practicing the violin at 5 and for decades never wavered despite challenges or temptations. His focus transformed him from a Taipei boy into a global music star. His passion allowed his music to transcend language and cultural barriers, touching countless hearts. What inspiration does this wisdom offer us today? First, focus is the cornerstone of success. In this age of information overload, our phones, social media, and busy work schedules constantly vie for our attention. Yu Qianzheng's story reminds us to let go of unnecessary distractions and invest our time and energy in what truly matters. Whether it's work, study, or a hobby, focus will carry us further. Second, passion is the driving force for moving forward. Yu Qianzheng's love for music fueled his willingness to practice countless hours and persevere through setbacks. We may not all become musicians like him, but each of us can find something that sparks our heart, perhaps a book, a sport, or a dream. Once we find it, we should nurture it with passion, just as he did. Finally, Yu Qianzheng's spirit of giving back teaches us that success is not just personal achievement, but the joy of sharing with others. When we achieve in our own fields, let's pause and consider how we can use our strengths to help others, making the world a better place. So, how can we weave this wisdom into our lives? I've prepared 2 simple micro actions to help you start practicing the power of focus and passion today. Micro action 1, daily focused practice. Starting today, set aside 15 minutes of focused time for something you love. It could be reading a book, practicing a skill, or simply jotting down your thoughts. During these 15 minutes, turn off phone, notifications, and eliminate all distractions, immersing yourself fully. You'll find that this short time can yield remarkable progress. The purpose of this action is to build focus, turning your passion into a habit and gradually accumulating your own achievements. Micro Action 2. Share your passion. Find an opportunity to share something you love with friends, family, or colleagues. For example, talk about a book that moved you, recommend a song that touched your heart, or show off a project you're working on. Sharing not only strengthens your passion but also sparks inspiration in others, even fostering deeper connections. The purpose of this action is to let your passion become a light, illuminating your life and those around you. These two micro-actions may seem simple, but they can bring profound change. They don't require grand gestures. Just start small, igniting each day with focus and passion. I believe that if you keep at it, time will prove everything. Don't let today's thoughts stay in your mind. Let them be the starting point for your transformation. Now please share your chosen micro-action briefly in our comment section. Writing it down is the best commitment to yourself. By sharing, you can also encourage others who aspire to grow, together witnessing the tremendous change small actions can bring. Today we've stepped into Yu Qian-tseng's musical world, drawing the wisdom of focus and passion from his story. His violin notes are not just an artistic masterpiece, but a tribute to dreams and perseverance. I hope you'll carry this wisdom into your life, find your own passion, and write your legend with focus. In future episodes, we'll continue exploring more transformative figures, bringing you further inspiration and actionable ideas. Curious about who's next? Be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and don't miss any exciting content. Thank you for watching. I'm Thinker J. Let's illuminate our lives with wisdom, and I'll see you next time.